up everyone, I'm Rahul Badestra and I welcome you back to my channel where I give you tips and insights on men's fashion, personal and beard care and self-improvement. Today I'm going to tell you about how I started waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning and how if you at all want to do this, how can you accomplish that goal of getting up early in the morning. So let me start with the very first thing or the reason why I wanted to wake up early. You need to find your why. Why do you want to wake up early? If you don't have a reason good enough, you will never want to wake up early, and your sleep in the morning is, I think, the best that you can actually look forward to. So it's really important to find out the reason why you want to wake up early as the number one thing if you want to start doing this. So let me tell you my reason why I started waking up early. So I developed these goals for myself that I wanted to achieve, right? Number one was to be fit. Adapt a healthy lifestyle. So I put myself a target for reaching, when I'd reached 94 kilos, that I want to come down to 74. So that was my number one goal why I wanted to wake up early, because I wanted a healthy mind and a fit body. So that was my reason. And of course, then there was a startup that I'm just launching now within this month. So that was my another reason why I wanted to wake up early, so that I can spend time with my family, I can spend time for myself, on my fitness, on my health of my body and mind. And of course, then the startup and all the different tasks, from website to your content to whatnot, that takes up your entire day. So if you don't want to get consumed, that's why I started waking up early. So I love the peace, the calm in the morning, the birds chirping, the blue sky, and I love to see the sunrise every morning that I wake up. I get about 2 to 3 hours from about 5 to 8 for myself, and then I get on with my day, So it's the perfect time for me. You have to find the perfect time for yourself and the right reason why you want to wake up at 5 in the morning. So the second point that I want to bring up in your journey of waking up early is that it all starts the night before. What are you doing to prepare yourself to get into the bed early? If you're going to sleep at 1 in the night or 2 in the night or 12 in the night, you will never be able to wake up at 5. You have to start winding off your day by say 8:30 to 9, and I am usually in bed by 9:30, 9:45 at max. The day I'm waking up at 5 a.m. I mean, if I'm going out on a movie date with my wife or I'm going out with friends, then I don't set myself a target of waking up at 5. I would rather wake up at 7 the next morning. There's no pressure. But at least 5 to 6 days in a week, I try to wake up at 5. So I go to bed early and I prepare myself for the next day. What does the preparation mean? That means I set my calendar for the next day. I ensure that my gym bag is packed, so I'm not wasting my time in the next morning. And of course, I keep my phones away. I don't look at my phones. I have 2 phones. This one is a business phone where all my official contacts have this number, while this is my private number which only my family has. So this goes off at 8 p.m. and I do not look at it till next morning at about 9. This stays away from me, and this phone is with me during the night in case of any emergencies, but seldom are there any emergencies. So this phone stays with me through the night. This is where I set my alarm in the morning, and I wake up sharp and 5, the alarm goes off, I'm out of the bed. So point number 3. The light that comes out of your laptop or your phone or mobile screens actually reduces the production of melatonin, which is actually a sleep-inducing hormone that your body generates. But the moment you look at these devices, that becomes less. So ideally, you should stop looking at any kind of a screen after 8 p.m. Rather read a book, talk to your family, spend time with your wife or your parents or your kids. That's the best way to wind up and prepare yourself for the night. Alright, so point number 4 is setting your alarm clock. Now, here's a cheat that I used to follow for the first 1 month, right? I used to put the alarm a little far away from my bed, so I had to actually get up and get out of the bed to switch off that alarm, because my wife is sleeping right next to me, and if she wakes up, then oh boy, I've had it. So I would always keep it a little away, and I would quickly get up out of the bed the moment the alarm went off. So that's a cheat that I can tell you, that keep your phone or your alarm clock a little away from the bed. So you have to get up out of the bed, off your comfort zone, and switch off that alarm, and then once it's off, you actually continue doing your regular morning routine. So this gives you something to get out of the bed from. Alright, so the 5th point that I want to bring about, how I think this is one of the most important reasons as well, is that you have to have a routine. You will wake up at 5, okay, then what? first you had the reason, fair enough, you got the reason enough. You set the alarm right, fair enough, you started preparing for your bed, so you're set the night before. But now when you wake up, what do you actually do? So you have to have a routine for yourself. And that first hour between 5 to 6 a.m. is the most crucial. So what do you do in that hour, right? So I formed a routine for myself. I can tell you what I do, and of course you can customize your own routines for your own self. So I would first, this is called the move strategy. I would go get out of the bed, I would go to the washroom, I will brush my teeth straight up. So there's a little bit of movement in my body. I will sprinkle some water in my face. Splash some water in my face. So once you do that, your eyes start opening up, and when you brush your teeth, your body starts getting activated a little bit. And then I go down, 2 floors down where my kitchen is. So I would go and sip some water, about a liter of it. I will take a slice of lemon and get some vitamins into my system with a spoon of honey. That mix that up, heat the water a little bit, and that's my first intake of water in the morning, about a liter of it. So that gives my body an awakening sign that okay, now it's time to wake up and condition yourself for the day and set the day right. So this is a part of my move strategy. When I get my heartbeat up, I go down 2 floors, I come back, sometimes I even run up 2 stairs. So that instantly gets my heartbeat pumping and my blood is flowing through the body, and it gets a signal that okay, it's time to wake up now. Next, I go and freshen up. I would check my weight once I'm out. And while I'm going to the washroom, I take a book with myself. I read a book for about 10 to 15 minutes in the washroom. So my brain, when it's the first thing that hits my mind in the morning, it actually registers a lot more of it. I think I would have wiped clean about 5 to 6 books in the last 3-4 months. And it's been really, really crucial in terms of learning new things, developing new skills, and of course leadership skills to your daily business skills, the things that I would now need when my startup is coming to life. I've been reading a lot about this. So this is the book that I've been reading recently. I think it's a good read if you like to see, if you are into business or an entrepreneurial journey. This is the one, Good to Great by Jim Collins. And I've finished almost half of it by now. And basically what this talks about is how, great companies, what was it that they did differently and that differentiated them from the good companies, right? So I'm just starting on my entrepreneurial journey. It's my first startup that I'm launching. So I just want to be prepared and see how I can make a great company out of it instead of just a good one. So this is my morning, routine nowadays. So once the washroom, once my stomach is clear, I've read some book for 15 minutes, my mind is now awakened. Then next step is to check my weight every day. I always have a weight log for the last, I think 6-7 months. Every morning I record my weight so I know where I stand. And then I go and meditate. Why meditate? Because I think it's really important to get your subconscious mind and conscious mind alive, and you spend that time with yourself, right? So you meditate. My meditation is simple. I do deep breaths, about 20 of them. Then I do chanting of Om. After that, I do some Gayatri Mantra chanting, then Hanuman Chalisa chanting, and finally I just express gratitude and say thank you to the universe for everything that I've been blessed with. So this is like my 15-minute routine, and by the time this is over, it is almost 6 a.m. So this 1 hour that I spend with myself gives me so much of mental and physical conditioning that I feel that I'm ready to fight the war and ready to get on with my day. And then next, right after this, I pack my bag and I head to the gym. So this is my morning routine. This is what keeps me going. My brain is now accustomed to this routine, and I do this on a regular basis without even having to think what I have to do after I wake up at 5 in the morning. So I think these are the primary steps which you can integrate into your life, lifestyle, and you can start waking up at 5 in the morning. Of course, it depends. It could be 5 or it could be 6 or even it could be even 4 a.m. for you. Whatever, your timing, your routine is defined by the way you customize it for yourself, right? That's the most important thing. And now that you watched this video all the way to the end, it's time to reward you with a bonus tip. So here it is. It's really important to set your goals. I think life is defined by the goals that you set for yourself. I started practicing this about 1.5 years back, and I've transformed my life. I've achieved my first goal, which is to set and transform my body. I lost my weight. I told you guys about that. I'm launching my first startup now, and this all could only be possible because I set my goals. I knew where I was heading. A simple example for it, if you want to go from Delhi to Jaipur, for example, so you know that your goal is to reach Jaipur. It is going to take you about 3 to 3.5 hours, right? There is no way that you can reach there by car, by road, any faster, unless you drive rashly, which is not a good habit, I would say. So you know that there is a goal in your mind, definitive, that you are going to Jaipur. This is a defined way. You're going to take a defined amount of time. That's the way that your body also functions, and then your mind falls behind it. So you have to form a goal, stick to it, and make sure that you're working towards it every day, and your routine is only a part of that goal accomplishment that you will actually be following towards achieving it. Well, thanks a lot for tuning in, friends. I hope you guys would like this video. Please do give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And for those who have, we are about to hit about 1,000 subscribers. I think it's a huge mark. I never thought that I would actually be able to reach 1,000 subscribers and grow my channel to almost 150,000 organic views. Thank you so much to all of you for helping me and supporting me in this journey, and for liking and appreciating my channel so much. I do see your comments, and I'm really glad that you guys are supporting me and showering and blessing me with all the love. Thank you so much. I'm gonna see you guys next week. Until then, life is more fun when you're on the top of your game.